It's been more than a week since a strong 6.6 magnitude earthquake rocked parts of China's Yunnan Province. As life slowly returns to normal, a sure sign of recovery is the reopening of dozens of schools. CCTV's Lu Yang reports.
As the national flag raises, so do many people's spirits, especially these children's. Their eyes are full of expectations after the quake destroyed both of their school buildings and their homes. Some of the children describe their happiness at returning to school.
I'm happy because here I can see Liberation Army.
Because I like school, because school is pretty.
For many children, the fears left by the earthquake have been diluted just by getting back to school. On Monday, 88 elementary and high schools resumed classes across Jinggu County. They're being held in temporary shelters as their classrooms are too dangerous to be occupied. Soldiers from Yunnan's Armed Police Force, the People's Liberation Army, the Air Force, and the volunteers all helped build temporary classrooms.
Many of our soldiers were worn out as 2 consecutive days of working on building temporary shelters with no break. This morning, many of our soldiers lay on the ground just taking few minutes of break. But they restart working immediately as they know just for those students, they have to complete construction for them to have a beautiful classroom. We were very excited to see the national flag raised in school.
The Provincial Seismic Bureau has assessed damages to over 100 elementary and high schools across the county. Experts say some will be torn down or are in urgent need of repair.
For the first batch of students returned to school, we have also contacted the land department to prevent the secondary disasters occurred and ensure students are safe when they return to classes.
Even though the disaster took their homes away, nothing could hide the children's happiness at the resumption of classes. For the past few days, we as reporters have experienced over 1,200 aftershocks. We have seen villagers in urgent need of medical support, and we have talked to students eager to get back to schools and their routine. And we have seen efforts made by local military and armed police forces. Rebuilding these temporary classrooms is just the first step to recovery. There's still a long road ahead for the 120,000 people whose lives were shaken up by the quake. Liu Yang, CCTV, reporting from the epicenter of the quake in Yunnan Province.